Thank you very much. Turning now to developing news out of Chicopee, where police were seen conducting an investigation at a home on the corner of Stearns Terrace and Casino Avenue earlier today. Our Western Mass News crew was at the scene at around noontime after several viewers reached out to us looking for answers. Those viewers and a neighbor at the scene telling us they saw authorities there for hours throughout the morning. Our crew reports seeing a uniformed officer stationed at a side door of the home with other authorities coming and going from the front door. We also saw one official swabbing something on the ground in the driveway in front of the garage, which was taped off. Chicopee police say they were called in for a disturbance call and an investigation remains ongoing.